Welcome back to the Walnut. Today let's take a look at percentages. Last time we have discussed averages, so this is the basic approach for percentages type of question. Let's take an example of a baker. He had like 120 pieces of fresh cake in the morning. And look at what happened at 11 a.m. He sold 30 pieces out of total 120. So what percentage of the total number of cake pieces he has sold at 11 a.m.? 11 a.m. he sold what? 30 pieces. 30 pieces out of what? 120 pieces. So total 120 pieces, 30 out of 120. 120 is the total. And how do you calculate the percentage? We have to multiply that with 100. When you convert that into percentage, we have to multiply that with 100. Well, what is percentage? Percentage, the concept is what? For percentage. Percentage. So percentage means per cent. That means every 100. For every 100, how much you have? For example, a student got 40 marks out of 100 marks. So for every 100, he got 40 marks. So that is 40 percentage. Well, another student, he got like 90 marks out of 200. So out of 200, it is 90. Is it 90 percentage? Not really. For every 100, how much he has? For 200, it's 90. So for 100, how much is that? It must be 45, right? So the second student, for 100, he got what? 45. So that is 45 percentage. So that is the percentage concept. Percent. Every 100, how much is that? And the same concept we apply here. 30 by 120. For every 100, how much is that? 400. So we have to multiply with 100. So 30 by 120, we know that 3 by 12, right? 3 by 12 is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 into 100, that is 25 percentage. So the answer here is 25 percentage. So 25 percentage of the cake pieces sold at what? 11 a.m. So here the fraction is what? 30 by 120. So that is 3 by 12. 3 by 12 is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 of 100 is 25. So now you remember, every time you see a fraction, something like 1 by 4, so that means 1 by 4 of 100. That must be 25 percentage. Is it? Let's take a look at next one. Next one here, at 2 p.m. he sold total 60 pieces out of 120. So what percentage of the total is sold at 2 p.m.? So 60 is sold out of what? 120? Now look at it. 60 and 120, we know that 60 and 120 is 1 by 2, right? 60 by 120 is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 100, right? 1 by 2 into 100 is what? 50. So it is 50 percentage. Without doing this multiplication, you can find the answer. So every time, you remember this thing. Every time you see a fraction 1 by 2, if 1 by 2 means what? 50 percentage. And in this case, it was 3 by 12. 30 by 120 means 3 by 12. 3 by 12, it was 1 by 4. 1 by 4 means what? 1 by 4 into 100. So 1 by 4 is what? 25 percentage. So remember, 1 by 4 is 25 percentage. So this is pretty much a shortcut into percentages. You don't need to do the whole calculation to convert a number into percentage. See that? Look at this one. 4 p.m. The baker sold 90 pieces of cake out of 120. So now, well, 90 out of 120. There are two ways of taking it. One of it, see that 9 by 12. The 0 cancels, so 9 by 12. 9 by 12 is what? 3 by 4. 3 by 4 is what? 1 by 4 is 25 percentage. So 3 by 4 is 25 percentage into 3. So that is what? 75 percentage, correct? Or there is another way of looking at it. See that 60 means what? 50 percentage, right? 60 60 pieces sold. That means 50%. Now when we reach 90, 60 and 90, what's the difference? 30. Well, 30 means what? It is 25%, correct? So 60 means 50%. Along that 50%, we have 30 more sold. 60 plus 30, 90. So 50% plus that 30 pieces means 25%. So 60 is 50%. Plus 30 is 25%. So 50% plus 25%, that is 75%. That's another way of looking at it. So these are pretty much, percentage conversions. So if you see a number, let's say, this baker has another item. Along with the cakes, he has biscuits as well. So morning, he has freshly baked biscuits. Around let's say, 90 biscuits he had, 90 biscuits. Out of 90 biscuits, by the evening, he sold 30 biscuits. So total 90, and what he sold is 30 biscuits. So out of that total 90, what percentage he has sold by the evening? So 30 is sold, right? So 30 by 90 into 100, that's a percentage calculation. However, we know that is 30 by 90 is 3 by 9. 3 by 9 is 1 by 3. So it's 1 by 3 of 100. 1 by 3 of 100 is what? 1 by 3 means what? 33.3%. So remember this, 1 by 3, 33.3%. 1 by 2, 50%. And 1 by 5, if you see a fraction, 1 by 5, that means what? 20%. Let's take an example. A student, he got 40 marks out of 200 in an exam. So what kind of percentage he has? 40 out of 200. So that is 4 by 20. 4 by 20 is what? 1 by 5. 1 by 5. 1 by 5 is what percentage? 1 by 5 is 20%. So the student got what? 20% in the exam. See? 1 by 5 is 20%. How about 1 by 6? 1 by 6 is 16.6%. 1 by 7? 1 by 7 is 14.1, approximately 14.1%. And 1 by 8? 12.5%. How about 1 by 9? 1 by 10? 10%. So this is how we do the calculation and how we make the percentages, conversion into percentages. This is one of the important, at the same time, the easiest way of converting numbers into percentages. Here we have, let's say, a company. They have a product A. So product A, production is 36 tons. And the total production of this company is 100 tons. So 36 tons, total production is 100 tons. So what percentage? Simple, 36%, right? Another one, let's say a company has the product A, 80 tons produced, and total production 250 tons. So what percentage? Check it out. What percentage it is? It is 80 out of 250, right? Or pretty much 8 out of 25. So approximately what percentage we have without doing the calculation. So 8 and 25. Well, the simple way of doing it, what is this 25 and 8? What is the connection? 25, the 10% of 25 is 2.5. Is it? 10% of 25 is 2.5. And we have 8 here. How many 2.5 together? 8. 2.5 plus 2.5 plus 2.5. Right? So 10% is 2.5. So 10% of this 25 is 10% of 25 is 2.5. And if that's the case, 20% is 5 and 30% is 7.5. What we have is 8 here. So if you need to reach 8, we need to have something more than 30%. And how much more than 30%? Well, 30% is 7.5, we have 0.5 more. So 2.5 is 10%. So 0.5 is what? 1 by 5 of that. So 10%, 1 by 5 of that, 2%, right? So ultimately, we have what? 30% is 7.5. Along with that, we have 2 more percentage, that is 0.5. That makes it is 8. Right? So, well, it is 32% is the answer. It's an approximate way of doing this kind of calculations. Hope you got it. Well, another example, we can take it. So here we have 240 out of 500. What percentage it is? So 240 out of 500. What we know? Well, 500, half of 500. So 50% of 500 is 250. Correct? So this is 240. That means 240 is less than 50%. That's the first thing we have. Sometimes you may have answer choices given as, let's say, 41%, we have 52%, 55%, 61%, and 47% as well. So in that case, the closest answer we have is 47%. So it depends on the answer choice, you may find the answer as well. So in this case, how do we find the exact answer? 50% is 250, but 240 is 10 less than that. So 10 is what percentage of 500? The number 10 is what percentage of 500? 500, well, 50% is 250. 10% of 500 is 50. And 1% of 500 is 5. So this is what? From the 50% of 500, we have 10 less. So 1% is 5. So 10 less means 2% less. 2% less than what? 50%. So 50% minus 2% is what? 48%. So 240 and 500. Well, 240 is 48% of 500. That's kind of answer we have. So this is called the approximation method in percentages. And you know what? Many of the exams, this approximation method is perfectly alright. But some of the exams, the answer choices may be too close. That case, of course, we have to go with the exact calculation. Otherwise, it may be difficult for you to get the answer. And this method can be used for data interpretation type of questions as well. Hope you got it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.